sounds like nattersplat, bitch.
Nattersplat.
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 Nattersplat. Nattersplat. Nattersplat.
Nattersplat.
Describe your perfect cataclysm. Like, what do you think the next cataclysm could be?
Could be, or what I would want it to be.
Both.
Swarm of locusts, that's the very start, strong start. Just gets England.
Is this cataclysmic then?
Well, no,
this is the build up to it.
No, I wanted to get Piers Morgan first. I wanted him to get eaten by locusts. And then we can take care of the rest of the world. Probably just with a flood. Just get it done quick, you know.
How are you going to cause this flood?
I need a cause. I might not the power of God himself.
like, where's this flood going to come from, though? Like, a cataclysmic event has to cause these things.
I thought I was like
this
God.
This is the cause. This is the...
I thought I was like God, and I could just say...
Okay, so that would be yours. Okay, and then, like, what do you think the next cataclysm will be? Could be.
I tell you what it really could be. It could be a man-made one, obviously, and it could be something to do with AI.
Whoa.
It could be like AI slash or a mistake in nanotechnology. You know, self-reproducing nanotechnology that grabs material to make itself, malfunctions, just exponentially takes over the entire planet, converts it into itself, and then moves on to find more matter. You know, or an AI that's somehow connected. It could be cataclysmic. And then there's just all the space bullshit, isn't it? It's just, who knows when that could happen? We don't see everything. Something could just happen. But it's pretty cosmically unlikely. It's more like, I think, more likely to be
a human one, yeah.
A human or an Earth. But I think man-made. I'm gonna go.
That's a really good choice, actually, because that's very possible. It's very likely to happen. I don't know. I'm like super leaning towards Comet. Like, I feel like that's what.
Where would it hit?
Because Comet is comets are statistically possible because they do happen every so often. Like, there's always going to be another one. It's just a matter of when.
And according to all the movies I've seen, America would be in the most danger. So we probably need to send a SEAL team to do something. Bruce Willis. And where would the comet hit? Like Arizona, Nevada sort of area.
I'd be comfortable with it hitting there, but maybe it wouldn't hit there. Or it has though before, so.
Lightning does strike twice.
I don't know. Interesting. Where would I want it to hit? Probably America, yeah.
Just get it done early.
Yeah, because there's less. It's already been like America's been through a lot anyway. I feel there's not a lot out there anymore. That's ancient. There's still ancient things, but I really wouldn't want the Middle East to go. I really wouldn't want Asia to go.
Well,
I could do without Europe.
I mean, it's a...
No, I want Europe to stay.
Wow, what the hell? I said, I knew this was like a cataclysm, but I didn't think it would be so dark when we started talking about it. I thought it would be kind of like fun. You know, like watching Armageddon is with Ben Affleck. You know, I just thought it would be fun. But that was like really. Like, I'm Europe. I am Europe. You know I am. That's why they call me Belgium.
Yeah, they do. Oh my god.
That's
so
terrible.
sorry to take it there.
Well, I'm just a bit bummed out now. What I mean is, the asteroid would hit America, but then the sort of cloud and winter that followed would slowly suffocate the rest of the world. So, in a way, would you just be? Are you doing it more to give the Americans a quick end, just so they go quickly, or is it so that you preserve monuments?
Monumental preservation, I guess.
And you don't mind if the people around there have a worse death than the Americans that the comet hit. Right.
I'm talking about future generations. Not worried about what the comet's going to do because it's going to happen anyway. So I'm just worried about the future.
And there'll be like a sort of few hunter-gatherer survivors from this cataclysm, and
Sure.
then in hundreds or maybe thousands of years they will be reintroduced to some of the technology the old universal, and some of the human civilization technology, and then it'll start again.
Yeah.
Are we going to die in a cataclysm? Is that what you're saying?
Doesn't it feel like that's what's been kind of happening throughout our history?
And smoothly segueing into the lost city of Atlantis. A recurring theme in this household.
No, but that is like, there's been long civilizations before, like this civilization, I don't know, its 5,000 year run was not great. I'm not gonna lie, it was not great. There wasn't huge strides, like, okay, there was, but it wasn't great. It wasn't as great as it could have been, I think. I think that there has been different 12,000 year civilizations.
Do you know what it is? You might be the only person I've ever, you can meet someone and they might think, oh yeah, but the company, after I'm gone, they still care about their company. Or they still care about their son, they want their son to do well. Even after they're gone, they can still feel some kindred spirit with the after. You know what I mean?
Sure.
You're the only person I've ever met that kind of has something that for the next civilization. So everything that she knows is destroyed and gone, and dead.
Yeah.
But the next one, you're like, I got a good feeling about that one, I got a strong one for that. Don't worry, it's not over yet, humanity.
And I believe that we could be starting that right here, right now.
While I'm drinking yogurt.
Yeah. Do you feel enlightened a little bit more? Not from the yogurt, but from the situation with the yogurt.
Of course I feel enlightened when I'm with you.
Talking about Cataclysm.
That's why they call me Lucifer.
Lucifer from Belgium. Oh no, I guess Lucifer could be from the UK. We'll see. Time will tell. Gosh, wouldn't that be so brilliant? A modern day Renaissance.
We'll be dead.
Wow.
We'll be dead. You don't want a cataclysm or any Renaissance. You're pretty good with the status quo. You don't want things changing.
No, I'm not. Yes, I do. I want a modern day Renaissance. I want that. Please, please, please mount them on an animal. Please mount them on an animal. Please mount them on an animal. That's the ultimate symbolic connection to nature. Not ultimate, but it is a good one. It's good. That's good symbolization.
The human with an animal.
Yeah.
So you're talking like a centaur.
No. Like a man on a horse.
Oh.
Coming in to save the day.
You want a man on a horse literally to save the day?
Kind of, don't you?
You want John Kennedy Jr. to announce his life and limb on national TV on the back of a white horse.
Imagine if there was some reason that he would be on that horse and a photo of it would get taken. I want that so bad.
Mm-hmm. But Jesus famously rode a donkey.
I'm not talking about Jesus.
I know, but he's like a very archetypical messiah character, right?
I guess. I don't know.
And he chose to ride a donkey, so what I'm saying is maybe JFK will ride a mule.
One of my friends before, this is fucking forever ago when I was young, one of my friends compared, Jesus to Charles Manson? And it was scary how spot on he was for the comparison.
Jesus had a swastika tattoo.
No, but like how they got like the people to follow them. Like he pointed out just so many like character traits that they both did, and like they were very different, but they both did like very like they had like a similar story, just very different ways.
Well, I think Charles Manson emulated him to some extent, you know.
Yeah, but then you can tie in like any like notable leader, good or bad, throughout history.
Get your disciples.
Yeah.
Your followers. And then trick them into doing stuff for you.
Yeah.
that's what
Like, I've got you on my side now.
Get loyalty.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Jesus was pretty nice because what Jesus did is he took the punishment, you know. Even for Judas, like he was the first one to. Well, Manson, he was a bit more like, why don't you go kill some people? I don't want to do it. And even when you interview him these days, he's like, I didn't kill nobody. If I wanted to kill someone, I'd kill you right now. I don't think he talks like that.
I really wish that he did though now, like kind of positive, upbeat, hit redneck. I'm like, it's fine.
Maybe. I know he's short. He doesn't like anyone saying that. Sorry, not. Charles, for mentioning it.
Is he still alive? No.
He's still alive, Charles.
I feel like I heard that he passed away, but I can't remember. But who knows who's dead or alive today?
You think body doubles exist?
Yes.
Like, they've switched people out?
Yes.
So some common ones that I've read, people claim. Joe Biden.
Yes. I could see that being a thing.
Paul McCartney.
You could find any old man with white hair that looks like that.
You think he just switched them out one time? Probably.
Could be easily done with him, is what I'm saying. I don't know if it did happen, but it could be easily done with him.
Mm-hmm. Paul McCartney, why would they switch him out? People say they did.
Knew too much.
Knew too much.
Got too high into things, pissed off the wrong people.
Wait a minute, all this bullshit going on right now about the CCP. Where was Yoko from? What nationality is Yoko? Was she his handler?
Yoko Ono, Japanese, right?
Oh, yeah, sounds okay. No one cares about Japanese spies right now. It's not hot.
They don't have it.
It's not in.
They don't have it.
We always keep it current here in nattersplat. Don't we? Don't we? If there was a race that got so advanced that it would want like long-term investment, like imagine aliens investing in the planet 1 billion years ago, because their civilization is so advanced, would their consciousness be comparable to ours? If you could conceive of, say, millions of years.
Is our consciousness comparable to theirs?
That's what I mean. Yeah.
No, I don't think so. Because they comprehend more than we do already in that case. But I don't think it could be to benefit them. It's probably a little bit to benefit them, and then also experimentation as well, you know? Like to invest, as you were saying.
If people can kill ants, and it's not a huge moral crime to like debug your house or something, would it be just as ethical for an alien species to sort of just wipe us out, like exterminate us, just like we were birds?
I want to.
What?
I want to. I would do it if I could. If I could push the button, I would.
What?
Yeah.
To do what?
Wipe out mankind.
Just
let the
mankind.
Animals, yeah, let the animals start over without us.
How's that a good
Mother
philosophy?
Nature. It just sounds like the easy choice.
For what?
To stop all of the corruption and evil afoot. Go back to nature.
So if I have a wife and 3 kids, and we go through hard times, and to be fair, they are suffering, should I murder them and put a bullet in my mouth?
No.
Why not?
Well, okay, that's very situational.
Okay, let's go grand scheme then. You've got the world, okay?
Okay.
But you haven't just got one button that wipes out humanity.
Okay.
You've got 5 buttons, and you have to designate different types of people until they're all gone, and you can only press them 2 months apart. Is that okay? Can you say all the men, all the babies, all the Asians? Would that be just as morally okay as pressing one button?
As long as I can press a button that extinguishes people. Extinguishes is not the right word to use.
Well,
but
snuffs
essentially.
Out. I mean, I don't see how how is nihilism to the point of, I mean, that's what school shooters think, what you've just said. Right?
How so?
Well, they just absolutely hate humanity.
See, but I wouldn't want to, like, take them all out separately. Like, I would just want to take out everyone and then leave it to the animals and nature.
And why is that? How is that a good... How are you measuring? So there's something like universal good and evil in the universe, separate of humans, and you're saying that humans are a negative effect on this cosmic balance that is bigger than humans, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that kind of saying? Well, I would say something more along the lines of that the universe does have some baseline like that, but because we are part of that universe, we have been born of it. In a way, we are the universe. We're part of the universe that can experience itself, Proxy.
Yes.
We are like the most complex thing we have found in the universe, right? The human brain is the most complex thing that we know of in the universe.
Yeah.
And you think the moral thing to do would be to completely eradicate that.
I didn't say it would be the moral thing to do. I'm saying if I had access to a button that did that, I would probably do it.
That's terrible. I don't want you to blow me up.
I'm sorry that upsets you so much.
Well, you've just said you'd push a button that would blow me up.
I really err on the side of, like, nature, you know? And I believe humans really go against nature a lot. Because we have been altered anyway. That's getting more and more prevalent every day, you know?
What I'm trying to get at is it's very difficult from you to make the jump from total species annihilation to smaller subsets of that to get the job done. Because the truth is that button theory is very theoretical.
Yeah.
So the idea is, well, someone takes what you say as an ideology and goes, I agree with, nature, blah, blah, blah. And then they somehow have it in their power to wipe out, let's say, 2 million people. That's making a good start on your plan, right?
No. All at once or not at all. That's why, like, when you said, like, separating it from men, no, just all at once or not at all. I don't want people to suffer.
Well, I mean,
I just want the planet to prosper.
Well, that is a technologically...
And I don't see the planet prospering with what we're doing. However, or we could just implicate the new world order. And he's wanting to say re-educate, like, teach kids new things.
There is the possibility, using nuclear weapons,
and then maybe I won't push the button.
Feasible to rig up nuclear bombs all across this world that would get 99.9% of everyone the initial blast.
Not enough.
Okay, it's 100%. And it only affects humans because it's a special nuclear bomb, and monkeys are just watching it, and it's the best thing they've ever seen. It's like Pulp Fiction for monkeys, right? They watch the whole thing. And that's possible, and then some person has the access to this, and then in theory, you'd be like, good on you, guy. Great, well done. Embrace infinity.
If I could perceive it, yeah.
Good Lord.
I don't think it's dark or morbid.
Of course it is.
I think people go against the natural order nowadays, which upsets me. And this is the results of my thinking on that.
Well, it would.
That makes me sound really dark. I'm not that dark, but I usually advocate for peace and prosperity.
Right, but peace and prosperity. But if I have a button, if you had the button, would you demand peace and prosperity before pressing it? Would you be like, oh, I got this button.
Sure, and then if they didn't listen after a 5-year period.
5 years, a 5-year plan.
Yeah, don't you have a 5-year plan?
That's what Stalin had. He had Good God.
Oh my God.
Would you describe what you want to do as like you want to make a leap forward, like a great leap forward?
I don't know.
Okay.
No, I'm just not a fan of people.
God.
They're ruining the planet. So.
What do you mean ruining the planet? Because as you know, the planet has and will endure to go on long after humans are gone. I believe that, and you know that.
Mm-hmm.
What exactly are humans doing that is threatening the all-powerful Earth? What are we doing in this tiny, infinitesimal amount of time in its lifespan are we doing that would ruin the world, that makes any difference on its cosmic journey?
Well, it does make a little bit of a difference, maybe in the greater scheme of things. But it's like, yeah, what if we blow a huge chunk out of it, changes its gravity, and then the world ceases to be so unique and interesting as it so
The
is?
continents have changed, floods have come in for millennia.
Yeah, and
billions
that's
of years.
nature, and I'm talking about human nature, which I do believe has been altered and is not necessarily within this Earth's nature.
It doesn't matter how many plastic bags we throw away, right? Even if we put them right into the sea. It doesn't matter. In a billion years, there'll be no trace of us whatsoever. Don't worry about the state of the world and what humans are doing on it. I mean, on a day-to-day basis, environmentalism, sure, but this idea that
No, but we're
humans
more
are-
capable of doing something that's irreversible than nature is itself, I think. No, not necessarily.
No,
Not necessarily,
not at all.
Actually.
I mean,
but I think it's more like
the
odds are
sun's-
more in our favor than they are in nature's favor.
The sun one day will supernova long after this Earth has been disintegrated to pieces, and the universe will continue for trillions upon quadrillions upon Googleplex years.
Okay.
So if you're going to talk about some global or universal order, I think in context, I think the universe has bigger things to do than let you decide whether the whole human race should continue or not.
Well, if you're putting it in that kind of like perspective, why does it matter if I do that or not?
Well, that's the fundamental.
This is my planet. I want to protect.
Fundamental ethics of morality, and philosophy.
Yeah.
That is it. It's like, where does it come from? What is morality? What is good and what is evil? But you have very clear views on what is good and what's evil. Even if you can't articulate them, you have strong views on that.
Yeah.
So you have some serious talking to do if you can believe in good and evil, right?
Mm-hmm.
You claim to be good, and you'd still press the button.
Yeah,
Unless
but
you
I'm
just
the
go-
ultimate devil's advocate, so.
Wow. Think about that one. Let that one knock around your noggin. If you made it through an entire episode of Nattersplat, well done you. You can find more of us all over the internet and at nattersplat.com.